The music video for All Night International opens with an awe-inspiring cinematic panorama that immediately establishes the global and futuristic theme of the collaboration between Snoop Dogg and Pitbull. The camera sweeps over a sprawling ultra-modern city at night, where neon blue, pink, and red lights flicker across towering skyscrapers and reflective glass surfaces. Each building glows with LED panels, some showing dynamic advertisements while others display holographic faces of Snoop Dogg and Pitbull in stylized, artistic graphics that seem to float in midair, pulsating in rhythm with the opening beats of the track. Helicopters zip silently above the streets, their rotors casting fleeting shadows on the rain-slicked asphalt below. The streets themselves are alive with motion. Sleek, futuristic cars speed through intersections, their headlights reflecting in puddles, creating a kaleidoscopic array of light that enhances the sense of movement and energy. Pedestrians on the sidewalks are dressed in avant-garde urban fashion, blending modern streetwear with high-tech accessories, like LED glasses, holographic jackets, and glowing sneakers that flicker to the music. The camera's aerial view slowly descends, cutting between wide shots of the city skyline and close-ups of detailed textures, the glistening raindrops on the street, neon reflections dancing across car surfaces, and the small flickers of light from digital billboards advertising not only the performance but abstract concepts of global unity, travel, and nightlife culture. The color palette is meticulously crafted. Cool blues and purples dominate the sky and shadows, while vibrant reds, neon pinks, and electric greens highlight the buildings, cars, and digital signage, creating a visual tension that mirrors the dual energy of Snoop Dogg's relaxed, charismatic flow and Pitbull's high-octane, party-ready delivery. As the music begins, low bass vibrations ripple through the camera frame, creating subtle motion blur effects that give the impression that the city itself is alive, breathing in sync with the beat. Rain begins to fall lightly, adding cinematic texture to the visual narrative. Every droplet on the glass, every shimmer of light on wet surfaces, is accentuated to evoke a feeling of realism while simultaneously immersing viewers in a hyper-stylized world that feels both familiar and aspirational. The juxtaposition of real-world elements, traffic, rain, pedestrians, with digitally enhanced visuals, holograms, animated billboards, futuristic vehicles, sets the tone for the rest of the video, a fusion of contemporary urban culture with aspirational, international flair. From the opening seconds, viewers are treated not only to a feast of visual spectacle but to subtle storytelling elements that hint at the video's underlying theme, connectivity across cultures, the shared human experience of celebration, and the idea that music, energy, and rhythm are universal languages. The sequence of cuts and transitions is seamless yet dynamic. The camera does not merely show the city, it dances with it. Slow pans give way to rapid tracking shots, and the city seems to pulse in harmony with the track's opening bars. As the camera continues its descent, it focuses on a luxury rooftop where Snoop Dogg is seen for the first time. The backdrop of the city sprawls endlessly behind him, lights flickering like constellations. He leans casually against a sleek chrome railing, microphone in hand, with subtle smoke from nearby fog machines curling around him, illuminated by alternating neon strobes that highlight the contours of his face and attire. Every visual element, from the reflection in his sunglasses to the faint glint of jewelry, has been purposefully designed to convey status, charisma, and global appeal, aligning perfectly with Snoop Dogg's persona as a seasoned, internationally recognized icon. As the first verse begins, Pitbull appears on an adjacent rooftop, slightly higher, suggesting a playful competition of energy and presence. He is bathed in warm golden light that contrasts with the cooler hues of Snoop Dogg's setting, reinforcing the complementary dynamic between the two artists. The choreography of the environment, the rotating holographic globes, streaking neon vehicles below, and synchronized light beams, creates a visual metaphor for the international theme of the song, signaling that the music video will traverse multiple locales, moods, and energies throughout its runtime. The opening minute, though densely packed with visual information, is executed in a way that never overwhelms the viewer. Instead, it establishes a rhythm where every frame, every light reflection, and every movement contributes to a sense of anticipation. Viewers are invited into a meticulously constructed world where urban futurism, musical performance, and global celebration collide in a seamless, hyper-immersive experience. In conclusion, the opening sequence of All Night International serves as a masterclass in music video cinematography, using light, motion, color, and architectural design to introduce not only the song but the global, high-energy narrative that will unfold. Every detail, from the reflective streets to the hovering holograms and Snoop Dogg's commanding presence, works in tandem to captivate the audience, set expectations for international-scale spectacle, and highlight the symbiotic energy of Snoop Dogg and Pitbull, preparing viewers for a journey that is as visually ambitious as it is rhythmically infectious.